All right, Ian Green of Top Boxing News, joined by Jahmal Harvey. Jahmal, you're making your pro debut tomorrow night, live on DAZN. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Made the weight easy. Now I already made the weight. Now just time to rehydrate, refuel. Body feeling great.
You've obviously been on big stages, whether it's your amateur career, the Olympics, all that, but pro debut, it only happens once, and, I assume that there may be some nerves coming with this. Just talk about that a little. What does it feel like coming into your pro debut? Are there any nerves?
It's no nerves. I'm eager to get back in the ring because I haven't fought since the Olympics. And I'm just one of them eager, competitive people. Like, I'm a competitive person, and it's really no nerves. I've been in there since an amateur. Getting invited to some of the top pro camps ever. So I can go. I know I can go to rounds, and I'd have been in there with a lot of world champions. At that, I should say that's pro. So I'm just nothing but confident.
Talk about that a little more. You said you've been in some of the best camps in the world. Who are some of the guys you've been in there with that are really high level and that you've learned from?
I've been there with Gary Russell, Lamont Roach, so many. Eddie Vasquez, Frank Martin. It's so many.
Mm-hmm.
And then go on and on. So I've been there with a lot of top level pros and been able to hold my own and go to rounds.
I've been curious about this. Training camp for an amateur fight and training camp for a pro fight, I assume, are they different in your eyes? Was the experience different?
The experience wasn't really too different. Still training hard. Just fixing up a little thing, trying to slow down the pace and land more like devastating blows as to scoring points.
Mm-hmm.
That would say is the only difference.
Talking about, going from more less point heavy style and a more pressure heavy style. Your opponent that you're fighting, he's 5-1. That one loss, he was not knocked out. Obviously, your pro debut, you don't want to, rush into anything. But do you think you can get a knockout tomorrow? Are you looking for that, to maybe make a statement in your pro debut?
I'm looking to break him down. I feel like I got a style to where I throw so many combinations, the corner or the ref won't have to stop it from someone getting hit repeatedly.
Mm-hmm. You signed with MVP. They promoted the hell out of you. I mean, they did they announced that they were going to be releasing the sign. They announced you, and they promoted you very well. What went into this decision signing with MVP for you?
The decision that went into signing MVP with me was they just showed me good hospitality, showed me that they cared for me. The contract was right. The money was right. Everything was just right with them first go around. And I already had a good relationship with Jake and most importantly Mike Lunardi, so I know that they had my back.
I gotta ask you, since you spent in Jake, some of the biggest news we've heard in the boxing world got announced yesterday. Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis in November. What do you make of that fight?
Hey, I don't like to do predictions. I just like to see the fights.
Mm-hmm. Well, talking long term here, you obviously just started your pro career. Retirement is so far in the future, not even in your sight right now.
Mm-hmm.
But before you do, end your time in boxing, what all are you looking to accomplish?
I'm really just looking whatever come my way. It's nothing I'm really keen in on. I just want to have good fights.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be in it with the best competitors and have great fights. It don't matter if a belt come with it or not. I just want to show the world, just showcase my skills to the world. That's it.
Now, talking early career, I always like to ask everybody this. I like to get to know their story. Where did where did boxing start for you? What were your earliest memories in boxing? How did you come to the decision that you wanted to take this route in your career?
My earliest memories in boxing is leaving football practice and just going to boxing gym.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trained like that. I go to football practice and then I go box. First I started off, I want to say my first year, I boxed after football season, and then I boxed a little bit in basketball season, and then after basketball season go back to boxing because boxing all year round. And then after I did a year of that, I was just doing football and boxing. Then it became all boxing once I got to high school. Just focused on one thing because by that time I was traveling and I just liked how much I got to travel. Football was locally Boys and Girls Club, and I was traveling and I was winning. So when you become number one in something, I became number one. I won the Junior Olympics. I was ranked number one in my weight class, and I was like, I'm sticking with boxing.
Comparing football and boxing, football you got like a 60-man roster. Boxing, it's often characterized as the loneliest sport in the world. How would you compare being on a huge team in football and being, solo in boxing? Would you say you like the solo aspect better?
Nah, I like football better. I like to have a team around me. That's why I got mostly my boxing team came from football. My football coach turned into my boxing coach. So, when I came up in boxing, started my club, Oxenham Boxing Club, part of Oxenham Boys and Girls Club, which had the football team. Most of us came from the football field, so we already had like a good gym camaraderie with from football to boxing. I'm unfortunately the last one to stick with it, which make it become lonely. But I like when that I had them by my side, and they really pushed me to get to where I am today.
Boxing is, the loneliest sport in the world, as they call it, but when you were in Olympics, you had an Olympic team. Do you think that maybe gave you some, fulfilling team aspects?
Yeah, at a certain point, everybody be grown. It's different age groups, age gaps, but for the most part, yeah, when you find your little people that you got stuff in common with, it was definitely you needed that, because first starting out, everybody just feeling each other out, don't really know each other. You homesick, you like, I don't really mess with no. Not that don't mess with them, but it's just you don't really know how to try to figure out how to operate around people. So, and then once you get more comfortable, you'll open up and y'all start going out, doing little team activities. It became like a family, a home, and became better over time.
I gotta ask you, with the Olympics, I just scrolled through your Instagram. I saw you with guys like Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Sha'Carri Richardson in there. What was it like, being an athlete yourself, being surrounded by some of the highest level athletes in the world? Did that give you some, positive affirmation that I belong in the top of the sport? And just what was it like being on a, Olympic roster with some of the top guys in sports?
Man, it was electric being around them guys. Guys like Katie that even know you, that come up to you, be like, oh yeah, you. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. That's crazy. You know me. We're from the same area, so yeah, that was just electric. Made me definitely feel like I belong even more. I already always had the utmost confidence in myself. I feel like I belong in any room that I'm in. God put me in that situation for a reason. But yeah, that was electrifying. Just being around them guys. Everybody cheering for each other, cheering you on. It's a great feeling.
Last one I got for here, Jahmal. Just final statement to the fans who are going to be tuned into DAZN tomorrow night. What can they expect from the pro debut of Jahmal Harvey?
They can expect, I'm going to try to show them as much as possible. Show them how I work my jab, great defense, with a lot of combinations from all type of different various of angles. I just want to see a lot of beautiful boxing. I'm putting on a beautiful display of aggressive boxing.
That's all I got for you, Jahmal. What do you want to tell the fans who are tuning in tomorrow one more time?
Just tune in. Everybody that support me, I support y'all. I love y'all. That y'all want to see me get in there with bigger and better fights. I need y'all. I need y'all just as much. Y'all want to see me. I need y'all just as much. Tune into the fights. Buy tickets. Hey, the money gonna bring the big fight. So the more y'all support me, the more I can entertain y'all. But I support whoever support me. Thank y'all.